play, let it ride, let it enter. It's the good, the bad, and the banter. No script, just talk, that's the answer. From the booth to the couch where we planning. The good, the bad, and the banter. You want it rich, Tev, and Moley on the sender. Press play, let it enter.
Right. Good. How's everybody doing?
That was
Shiny, happy people.
So before we start, we might as well say that we have an extra person with us today.
There's a guest in this. Can you call this a studio? Is this a studio in the room? Yeah.
It's not a studio, as in the terms of it's not echo proof, because if you sit back, you can hear all the echoes. So we've got to be close to the mic. That's why.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, we've got. Are we calling you Sneddy? Or would you
of
like
course
to be...
it's Sneddy. We're off duty today.
And if you're one of those people who used to listen to our the request show on Coast, Sneddy would have been one of our
early risers.
Frequent.
Easy now. Would have been our regular contributors.
Oh, I can't hit the bottom of the desk because there's a big bracket in the way.
Noah was doing all the rising. I was just doing the walking.
Yeah,
Brilliant. With Noah down the braes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be a.
Do you say down the braes or up the braes? Like
Along the braes.
along the braes.
Right,
Along
neither,
the braes. Yeah.
I said down the braes.
Would you go up Benahee? Would you go up a mountain or would you go down a mountain?
Well, you go up a
You go
mountain.
both.
Go up a mountain.
You'd have to be both.
You go up a mountain, down a hill.
Like if you were down in Englandshire,
Yeah.
would you say I'm going back up home? I'm going back up
Up a road, right?
up a road. Why do they say the same?
It's just a
If
close
they're
thing.
travelling this other way.
Like I'll say I'm going downtown, but technically it's north. Or I'm going down, or I'm going up to Aberdeen, but actually Aberdeen's south.
Do you say up to Aberdeen?
I have done in the past. I nowadays I just say I'm going to Aberdeen.
I was
But
going Aberdeen.
It's just one of those things you pick up as language from I don't know, family, friends, whatever. But you think about actually, yeah, we were speaking absolute nonsense.
If you're going to Turra,
I'm going to the big smoke.
I'm going hour to Turra.
Hour to Turra.
I'm going hour to Turra.
Got it, Tara.
Interesting. See that? Far did that stop? When did it stop? Because we jest about it. Really, it's not in our conversation, is it? Really, we don't be like, oh well, we do it jokingly.
I don't think it's stopped. I just think it's certain areas of the.
I just didn't. I work with young people, and none of them would
come out to Turra, and the young ones.
Aye, that's what like that.
The further inland you go, the more you hear it. So at Turriff, where you go into Mintlaw, you hear the aye.
It's maybe just because of the smell around. It's more difficult to breathe, so they have to take an extra breath in. You
It's
know.
how farmers talk.
Aye,
Maybe.
you want some fertilizer. You know, just
But like I say, when I first moved from Aberdeen into Turriff, well, a little village just outside Turriff, I thought when I went into the shop, she was having an asthma attack. Went in asking for some bread and some milk, and she was like, "Oh, so have you just moved to the village, have you?" Aye. I'm like, "Yes, I have actually just moved to the village."
okay?
Yeah, aye. Oh, that's nice to have young ones in the village now, aye. I'm like, whoa, what's the matter with you? Are you all right? Get your inhaler for you.
She was just worrying that's foreigners just walked in. What kind of accents are that?
And
Are you
she
from
said,
Englandshire?
I don't know, she said you were young ones. I mean, either A, how long ago was this, or B, how blind was she?
This would have been, wow. This would have been, yeah, it was about 12, 13 years ago.
Nice.
So, yeah, 29, 30.
So how's your week's been?
Aye, man. All right.
Aye, good.
Didn't do much else.
Have you been in Glasgow?
No, man. No.
So you picked up an accent there?
Yeah, no accent, just me. I'm no as green as I'm cabbage looking. That's a horrible Glasgow accent, isn't it?
That's dreadful.
Yeah,
Used to be quite good at accents, but
I used to tell folk Kim Moley's really good at
I know. He used to be very good at
Really?
Not
anymore.
Not anymore, apparently.
What's
yeah.
your go-to accent?
Irish?
Irish.
Yeah, well, I am half Irish.
Yeah, so that's not allowed then.
No. Well, yeah, because I don't live there, but
That's like me saying, give it, my Doric's really good.
I suppose. I do a bit of scouse, you know, if I want to get down the road.
So how's your week been, Rich?
Yes, it's been good, thanks. I actually went to Glasgow. I was down in...
the motherland.
Yeah, I had to go down away with work to Falkirk, and I couldn't get a hotel, so I just went through to Glasgow to stay with my sister. I got in, and then her and her partner went away to the cinema. So, yeah, I was on my own.
So you went to Falkirk, couldn't get a hotel, so went to Glasgow. Was there nowhere closer?
Yes, I was
Did you not hear the story? His sister lives in Glasgow.
I know, but then why were you going to Falkirk to get a hotel?
I was going to Falkirk with work.
I
I meant to get a work hotel. Well, there's a building next to where I was going.
Right.
But they were fully booked. Rather than going and arranging to try and get a thing when I only had hours before I had to leave.
Well, that makes
I'll
sense.
just go through it, my sister's. It's only like 45 minutes away. Although on the Wednesday morning, I had to be at the place for like 9:30. I left my sister's in Glasgow at 8:45, and I went, it's plain enough. 9:15 until I got there. And I'm like trying to find a parking space, and there's no spaces. So I'm buzzing the intercom. Hi, yeah, it's Richard here. I'm down from blah, blah, blah. Oh, have you got your ID? I'm like, yes, here you go. Right, in you come. That's it, thanks.
And Glasgow's all one way now. The traffic's
It's just...
there's no parking in Glasgow, being the biggest city, the least amount of parking.
Yeah.
Even less than Peterhead.
To be fair, they've got 2 train stations, so people shouldn't have to be driving.
Yeah, I generally just get the train unless I'm going down to the mother-in-law's. Then it's usually train if I'm going to Glasgow. Easier.
If you go to the mother-in-law's, you've got to take a car just in case you need to leave earlier.
Sure, yeah, but she also lives like a bit outside of the actual city, so it's just easier to get to rather than.
That's the excuse you're using. That's fine. That's cool. That's cool.
I'm sticking to it.
Yeah.
How was your week?
Yeah, I've had a good week actually. Yesterday, we'll start with yesterday and we'll move back up.
Yeah,
Sorry,
go on.
Can I quickly tell my yesterday's story
Yeah,
first?
you tell your yesterday
You go.
story,
You go.
My daughter, Olivia, had a poetry assembly show at our school. Because for Robbie Burns, even though that was on the 25th.
Yeah.
It
right?
was, yeah.
So they were a week late, but by the way, so they're all going up the hall, had to pick a poem to do and then read it out. But they went up on stage, and did they not have a microphone to pass between them once they'd finished?
Oh my God.
Brilliant. They all done really, really well.
Uh-huh.
Olivia absolutely smashed it. I just love when, like, how good would it have been if they just went, yeah, and just dropped the microphone on the stage. Like, nailed it, every word, perfect.
£500 mic, done.
Wireless and everything. Yeah, so that was my story for yesterday. So it was
What poem did you do?
when I was big, if I was big, it's about Doric. They were getting in touch with
Oh,
Doric.
so it wasn't that Burns?
No, they had to pick a poem that was Doric based. So it's like, when I was big, right up to there, I was further, fairy flare, and...
If it would be funny if, like, I sent you something on Instagram yesterday,
Yes.
and it's just woman just talking Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
So it's
The next episode.
the next episode, she just talks.
No. It's the motherfucking DRE.
Dogg!
Yeah. And you're just like, what?
And then she goes, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Yes. But I never realised that she's training to be a voice actor.
Yeah.
I went onto her page and seen that.
fair
that
play.
made me laugh.
So it would be quite funny if somebody went up on one of those
Poetry. Yeah.
and just started two backing it up on the stage.
Right.
That would have been pretty funny.
Come on
I
in,
hear
Tev.
Brenda's got a baby, but Brenda's barely got a brain.
Tev, you're dying to tell us then. You were mixing with stars or something, were you?
well,
Yesterday? Go on
well,
then. What else you been hanging with? If it's named Prince William 1 week, it's for you this week.
So I was at the Cash for Kids annual lunch yesterday.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
an invite. I used to work with Emma who at Transition Extreme, and she now works for Cash for Kids. So I got
Oh, yeah, I
invited,
remember
and
Emma, yeah.
And I thought, no idea what I'm going to. Mm-hmm. Honestly, it was at the Marcliffe.
Oh.
That's fancy.
That's fancy.
You know you're in a fancy place when you walk in and somebody opens your door and says, "Good morning, sir."
Jeez.
Yeah.
Actually, afternoon. Afternoon, sir. It was afternoon. Was it? Yeah, it was afternoon.
Were you that drunk?
He did say free beer in the text he sent us.
Yeah, that's true.
So I saw Boogie and Arlene. They were hosting the event.
Okay.
Boogie and Arlene for breakfast show in
yeah.
North Sound. Walks in, and Emma's like, "We're at this table here." As it walks in, Boogie and Arlene's at our table. The CEO of Cash for Kids was at our table. The ex-chairman of Cash for Kids was at our table.
Can you remember any names?
Mike is the
Thing you're speaking into. Yeah.
there was a comedian, Mark. I sent you his
Lawson,
name.
was it? No.
You did message us about.
He was hilarious. Like he went up and he just like he was told that So in the people who were invited
Mark
to this
Nelson.
event, Mark Nelson, yeah, the people who were invited to this event, not even invited. I mean, the tables were like, it's one of those events you buy a table.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the amount of money raised, I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to say, but there was like, I will say, they raised 96 grand.
Wow.
That's pretty
Just between 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock, they raised 96 grand.
Wowzer.
Just in that room.
And were they auctioning off stuff?
They had silent auctions, they had auctions of stuff, raffles. They did they do the 5k minute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They did that, but it was 5,000 pence minute.
God damn. That's 16 grand an hour. That's pretty impressive.
It was very there's iPads on the table for the silent disco, and you could see the amount the money going.
There was a silent disco as well.
No. That would have been epic. The silent auction, sorry.
Yeah.
And on it, what a day.
Was it good prizes?
Oh, the prizes were, there was like golf trips, stays at hotels,
Did you bid for anything?
and I'm just kidding, no.
I mean, do you not do the tokenistic like small bid to see you've done one because you know that's going to
Small
get
bit. Oh, let's start small here. 500? Who'll give us 500? I'm like,
So there was a lot of rich people in the room as well then?
well, it was all companies like house builders, and so it was like proper companies that come in and support Cash
Yeah,
for Kids, and it was just great. There was a Paul and a teeny signed guitar.
Wow.
There was a chef sitting at our table. He
Should have been working, yeah. But
his prize was like he'll come to your home and he'll cook for 6 folk.
Oh, nice.
So he's like, I'll do 2, and I think it was like 8 grand it was raised for that. It was like unbelievable.
does he bring the food as well, or do you have to supply the food?
I have no idea. Okay. But no, it was a great day. So I was chuffed to be invited. I don't think I'll ever be able to afford to actually go and buy a table, but
Was it suited and booted, was it? Or?
it was meant to be. But
You rocked up in shorts and
yeah,
t-shirt.
jeans and a t-shirt.
no, I went smart casual. None of my suits fit me. You can't much weight I put on. So
Muscle.
yeah.
Like black jeans and a shirt.
No, I went with black. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. That was cool.
Nice.
Nave, when I walked in, I was like, oh my god.
Did anyone recognise you when you walked in?
Yeah, a few folk.
Yeah, usually you've got someone that
Oh my
recognise you.
god,
Like,
is that Tev?
"Oh, is that Tev?"
The good,
What is it,
the
the-
Bad The Banter podcast.
Yeah,
Wow.
or the, what is it, the 98th most influential, 96 second?
Look, listen, it's 96th.
96th.
Most
96th.
influential
Person in-
cultural person in the northeast of Scotland.
There you go.
Have I told this story?
I think so.
Yes, you have,
And did I
Tev.
tell you who was number 100?
Yes, Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. What was my mate called him? The Tangerine Palpatine. That needs to go places, that name. It needs to go
Put a
places.
trademark on it.
Yeah. So other than that, my week was full of work and chilling with the farm.
Chilling with the fam. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it, yeah.
So Sneddy's in to see us today. He's in to have a wee chat, aren't you, Sneddy?
Yes, well, I can relay what Tev was saying. I had an imposter syndrome this week as well. I was invited to not 1 but 2 burn suppers. So the first one was Peterhead Burns Club, which, a bit like Tev, I walked into the room and think, am I supposed to be in here? Because everybody who owned the business, who owned the shop, there was lots of money sloshing around the room, but everyone's dressed in tuxedos and kilts, and I'm turning up there and thinking, maybe I should be serving the drinks. But anyway, I got my place on the table.
So what you're saying is all the food was burnt?
Very good, very good. Anyway,
That's my boy.
the
Now
Palace,
we've started.
the Palace Hotel were selling bottles of whiskey, so a duty bound, I bought the most expensive bottle of whiskey. I didn't even look at the price. Presented my credit card. I nearly choked my dinner when I looked at my phone and thinking, geez, I'll not be doing that a second time. So that was Friday night. So Saturday night, down to Longhaven Hall, a much more relaxed event, a family, very much a family burn supper, kids, adults, and lots of fun. And since then, I've been out on the streets celebrating what's good about the
Is that
town.
because you spent too much money on whiskey? You couldn't afford to pay the rent?
Yeah, well, that bottle of whiskey is still sitting on the shelf in the house because I tucked it into my jacket pocket and took it home with me at that price.
Nice. I mean, absolutely.
So we'll do something now that we've never done. So this is our 3rd podcast. We'll do an intro.
Oh my God.
We'll talk about why we're here.
We technically did an intro in the first one.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. And then
20 minutes into it.
Yeah, 20 minutes in. And then we kind of did a half-assed one last time, I think, maybe.
So
Maybe.
who wants to do the intro?
Go on, Tev. No, Rich was gearing up for it.
Yeah, Rich is away.
No, I was literally just breathing in and moving
Oh,
up
okay.
because I stood up more because I don't want to look like Jabba anymore. Yeah.
Take that extra
Straight
breath
back.
like those Vitara do.
So yes, you're listening or watching the good, the bad, and the banter, and this show's topic is the good, the bad, and the wrestling. Wrestling.
Are we going for Roman Greek style wrestling, or are we going for all American wrestling? What sort of
All of it.
Slamming action is
All of
the
it.
type of wrestling we're looking at.
Ooh,
Slamming action.
All wrestling, whether it be
Is that the
British-
wrestling we're talking about?
I was going to say that's a subgenre. And
With Valentine's Day coming up, slamming wrestling would be.
how many babies do you think are actually conceived on Valentine's?
That's a good question. There's probably an answer to that somewhere, like as an average. Like what's 9 months after that? Like November? Yeah. So how many babies are born in and around the 14th of November?
Well, I can give you an answer that might help you a little here. Is the most popular day of the year for babies to be born and birthdays is the 9th of August.
I think that I've heard that somewhere. And if that is true, then that means that it's start of December.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
Yep. Nobody can afford to do anything else.
There you go.
So Valentine's Day acts as a mini baby boom, with conception rates rising by roughly 5 to 6% compared to the weekly average.
There you go.
While over 16,000 babies were estimated to be conceived during the specific week in England, studies indicate a daily estimate of around 10,400 to 10,800 babies are conceived on February 14th in the US.
That's actually not a lot.
It's not, is it?
When you think of how many folk are in the UK.
It's just another day. Come on.
I mean, you need to stack that up against like any other random date to know whether it's a large amount.
Right,
or
okay,
not.
tell me a date.
No, you're fine. But yeah, that's a different kind of wrestling.
Definitely. So yeah, the show is all about the show. Let's go with the show.
It's the show. It's the show.
The
pod.
show's the pod.
This episode is strictly about wrestling.
So we'll say, today is all about the good, the bad, and the wrestling, and it's something that I know barely anything about. I know John Cena. I know
He's actually with us.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't see me.
He's retired now.
Was he?
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. He lost his last match, didn't he? And
yeah. He put Gunther over on the way out. Good man himself.
Gunther.
I'm a wrestling fan.
Did
Yeah.
he not lose?
If we're talking about, he
it
did
did.
lose, but if we're talking about wrestling from like the 90s and 80s, I'm all right. But if we're talking about, I don't know who Gunther is.
He's an Austrian wrestler. Used to be called Walter. That was his name.
So he goes for really good, interesting names then.
Well, no, he used to be called Walter when he was on the independent scene over here in Europe, and then he went into NXT UK, became champion, and then went over to the US. They changed his name, repackaged him as Gunther. You know, they like that whole like Eastern European kind of.
Okay. I think this
name.
could be a very informative episode.
So if you're still listening, Sneddy's here, and he's got something important for the tune of Peterhead
Well,
to speak about.
I'm here, the good, the bad, the banter, and the Blootoon Ballroom Blitz is hitting Peterhead this year.
It's Ballroom Blitz.
Yes. So, Wrestles On in Aberdeen, along with the Community Council, of which I'm the chair of, present the Ballroom Blitz at the Palace Hotel on the 28th of February, and it's going to be a smashing night of fun, family entertainment. Any questions, lads?
yes.
I remember us talking about that last year when we were on the radio, and I think that I've never been. Oh no, I've been to like wrestling shows before, but never like a local one. We couldn't make it last year. To kind of what the hell we were doing.
We
But
all had something, I think.
yeah, I was. I remember we were talking about like being able to get in the ring possibly and do a little bit of a.
And then insurance said no.
Insurance said no, which is fair enough.
Can we bypass insurance?
I think you probably could at your own risk.
Yeah,
I think there's
Sign a
only,
waiver.
Yeah, I think there's only like certain things you legally have to have insurance for. Like
I mean,
for
I'm
like your
I
house.
skate, so
Yeah.
I don't care about.
yeah, but then you're not doing it for with a registered company or a
A brand,
brand.
company.
Yeah,
or-
that's it. Yeah.
I say I skate, stand on a skateboard and fall off.
I was going to say. That's
Yeah,
quite generous, that term.
Yeah.
Fractures and lesions are included in this wrestling, so don't worry about it.
That's as they should be.
Yeah. So how many folk are able to go and see this? Is it a big?
We're looking at two to 300 people if we can cram them into the Palace, but a safe number's about 200. I mean, we're going to have a night of body slamming action with Scott's top wrestlers from Aberdeen, Dundee, even Glasgow. So, You may know some of these names, you may not. But Lost Boy Aspen, who rocked the Palace last year, honestly, he was beaten up by everyone from the ages of 3 to 83. It was fabulous to watch. He actually needed medical attention after his first and second bouts. We've got Damien, the darling of the ring. He's the gorgeous boy who never seems to get any marks or abrasions or anything goes wrong with him. And then we've got Ted O'Keefe. Now, he's a granny's favourite, you know, handbags at dawn type of thing. And I'll tell you more about some of the other wrestlers later. But the Ballroom Blitz, fantastic night. I mean, the Palace, they go to the extra lengths. They have to take down the chandeliers from the ceiling so we can install the 6-ton ringside. You know, it's built by about a dozen of the guys, and we bring a team of about 20 to 30 wrestlers and associated support staff, you know, roadies, that type of thing. And it's a fantastic show. And as the show goes on, I'll tell you more about it, but I'll let the rest of the guys know. The tickets will be available tomorrow evening on Facebook to win, but they're available now online, and I'll give you more about that later.
Oh, you heard it here first. I mean, this probably won't go out till Monday, but still. You heard it here
yesterday
first.
they were available.
They were available yesterday, so go and get them. So,
I don't know why that made me giggle. Yeah, go and look. Oh no, the competition was yesterday.
Yeah. Are you a wrestling fan, Sneddy?
Absolutely not. No. I'll tell you what happened was 3 years ago when I took over the community council, I realised there was an annual event needed to bring everybody together throughout the town of Peterhead, and adopting the Blootoon name, I thought it was a great idea. So I looked at sports like football, athletics, netball, basketball, and I realised there was a gap. I didn't want to take in MMA or boxing because that wasn't a family event. And then somebody said to me, try wrestling. So we tried it 1 year. We got 150 through the door without any advertising. We tried it last year, and suddenly the guys from WrestleZone Aberdeen had decided to provide us with a Blootoon Peterhead annual trophy. So this has become an annual event, and people come from all over Scotland to this event. As I say, it's a fundraising event. We'll raise lots of money for charities around Peterhead and beyond, and people just enjoy the 3 or 4 hours of slapstick fun and frivolity.
Right, I mean, wrestling it's a good family show. They do them all over the country. I know that the independent scene in general, but a lot of family shows. Grado, you ever heard of Grado?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a radio presenter now, but he made his name as a you've met him, yes,
Yeah.
Of course you have. Of course you have.
Sorry, your trumpet's just falling off your lap there. That's a trombone. That looks like a flute. Have you ever held a trumpet before? Wow.
You can tell he's not got a brass neck on him, that's for sure. Anyway. So, thank you.
So what I really like about wrestling is the realistic element of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the Olympics then? Not the. Are you mean just general WWE stuff?
It's real, isn't it? It's not put on or
Yes.
it's not staged
Yes.
in any way.
Absolutely. As my dad used to try and argue me when I was younger, growing up, like, it's all fake. It's all fake. I no, Dad, it's not. Oh, actually, no, it is. Yeah.
Well, the thing is,
Well, it's fake to a degree.
yeah,
Because you hobble, don't you, when you walk?
Yeah, I do.
Is there a reason for that?
Yes, because
you tell.
wrestling's not fake.
what happened?
This is a story you need to hear.
I mean, it was kind of, it's kind of really bad wrestling in a way, but I broke my ankle when I was early 20s, maybe something like that.
Off the top turnbuckle.
No, it wasn't even that. It was outside.
Backyard wrestling.
It was in my backyard doing.
A backyard brawl.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't so much the actual wrestle at the time. We were doing Circle of Doom, and which is kind of like trying to wrestle each other out of a circle. And I was
Sumo wrestling.
I was up against this like really skinny thin guy called Emo Stu. Remember Emo Stu?
Yeah.
And I tried to use my momentum to shift him out,
And he just stepped out of the way.
He just stepped out of the way essentially. But as I stepped
Emo
out of the
Stu.
way, I grabbed onto him and held him and tried to foolishly try and use him to keep myself up. You know, guy's a stick.
Counterbalance,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Counterbalance. What happened was gravity took over, and instead of me staying up, he came down and onto my leg and snapped it.
Yeah. Isaac Newton just sitting in his grave going, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And the moral of the story is, weight isn't everything.
No, exactly. Also, don't do stupid stuff when you're drunk in your back garden.
No, do stuff in your back garden.
But then everyone else who I was with like swanned off. Like I'm screaming here and broken like, you're faking. Yeah, no, I'd broken like.
One of the things I
With
learned.
wrestling.
Yeah.
One of the
real.
things I learned about the wrestling lads is that half of them are trained in first aid.
Yeah.
And I believe there's at least one defibrillator always carried. So-
Yeah, probably.
But I've seen the guys where they needed medical help after the rings, and it's mostly from the public. You know, from 6 p.m. you've got the people who get a free round, a free bout, and that's where it really turns up. You know, because when the public come in at 6:30 and then start at 7, there's already black and blue marks all over the wrestlers. You know, to be honest with you, it's
They're
no
in
holds
character.
barred.
Yeah, they're it's a show. You know, they're in character. They're playing a character. They've got to run a show for the public, and that's where the fake element comes in of the whole industry. It's scripted, yes. It's predetermined for the majority of times. Sometimes there is on the fly decisions made, but
Montreal screw job.
But the bumps that people take. Do you know about that?
I know about the Montreal
good
screw
man.
job. Like I say, I watched wrestling in the 90s.
Okay, so what's this?
The Montreal screw job was when Bret the Hitman Hart had said he was going to move to WCW from WWF, and he was to retain his championship and leave as a champion. And Vince McMahon went, yep, no worries at all. And then he fought Shawn Michaels in Montreal, as in Canada.
Bret
where
Hart's own country.
His home country. Because he's from Alberta, Canada, isn't he?
I think so, yeah.
I think so. So Shawn Michaels basically beat him.
Annihilated.
Vince McMahon decided that he didn't want to take the risk that Bret Hart would take the title to WCW and have it on, because that was WCW was WWF at the time's biggest competitor. So you had Vince McMahon, who was are they on TNN? Was that their network back? I can't remember. But you had TNT. It was Ted Turner. You know, Turner.
Yeah, it's TNT. WCW.
They had WCW, and they were fighting on what was called the Monday Night Wars. And WCW were getting pretty big.
Monday Night Nitro was huge.
They were ahead of WWE in a lot of terms. So Vince McMahon didn't want his champion going to WCW with their title. So unbeknownst to Bret Hart, and they say Shawn Michaels, but I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of speculation whether Shawn knew or not. During the match, Shawn Michaels put Bret Hart into a submission hold, and usually these things go back and forth. You go, oh, try and break out, but as soon as you put it in, the ref rang the bell.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah.
Oh, so the ref actually did his job for her?
No, but Bret Hart didn't submit.
Yeah.
He just got put into the move, and then the referee went to ring the bell. So the match was over, and Shawn Michaels was declared the winner, because they made it out to be that Bret Hart tapped, and then Bret Hart was absolutely furious because he didn't tap.
And then there's a scene, if you watch it, go and watch it on YouTube because it's quite funny. Vince McMahon's just walking past and you see Bret hit my heart going.
Yeah, he grogs on him. Yeah, as he from
massive eye.
Yeah.
From he's looking in the ring and like Owen Hart comes in and Davey Boy Smith, British Bulldog come in and Jim Neidhart and everything. They're all like, "Oh, you're all right. Don't worry about it." Done that, and you can see he's raging.
Yeah.
And just imagine you've been wrestling for like past 15, 20 minutes, that grog and sweat and dry mouth. And and it landed in his face.
Yeah.
Like, right
What
in
is
his
wrong
face.
with Vince McMahon? He walks very strangely.
That's a show.
Yeah,
No chance.
It's a strut.
But that's
Is
where
that what you call
it's a
strut? Is it?
strut.
that's where
yeah.
Conor McGregor got his.
It looks like a fanny.
It is. Yeah, it's why Conor McGregor did his kind of thing. It's because it's an exaggeration of Vince McMahon's one.
Is it?
Yeah. Dude's not a good dude. that
Conor
Vince.
McGregor pulls it out better.
Does he? Well, he did get caught.
That's a different kind of
posting
podcast.
naked pictures to somebody, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
Did he? I have not heard about Conor McGregor for a long time. Is he? He's not fighting, obviously, but what's he doing these days?
He's
Other than promoting
training,
his-
getting married, and training to come back for the White House fight.
the White House fight?
Yeah, UFC 3. I want to say 330. Or
Yeah, they're
something.
not building a new...
Yeah, Donald Trump's decided to put like 150 million of his government's money into building a new West Wing or a new hall or dining room, because the one just now can only hold like 300 people, but he's building one that can hold 2,000, like tables and.
Okay.
Well, I
And
can't
that'd be
wait
a
to
charity
see.
event to go to, would it?
Yeah. Do you know the... Yeah, I mean, I might get an invite.
You
You
might
might
get
get an
an
invite
invite,
to
yeah.
that.
We'll see.
What did you call him again? The Tangerine?
Tangerine Palpatine. So Tangerine Palpatine, if you're listening,
Yeah.
the good, the bad, the banter will come and we'll do a
How if he sues us
podcast.
like the BBC?
How can he sue us?
Well, because we're slander.
I'll
Call
drop
him-
bombs on him. F-bombs.
Aye.
I don't have access to bombs.
No.
Before you start calling me a terrorist. Jesus. Maybe I've gone.
I was like, whoa.
Let's just.
That's why we're no
public
longer on
disclaimer,
radio.
We are not terrorists.
Yeah.
We do not have access to any weapons of mass
To
destruction.
be fair, I think terrorists probably say that. Oh, no, I'm not a terrorist.
Right, Ted, stop digging us into a hole here, right?
These bombs, they're not mine, don't worry.
If you're listening, Donald, it's the good, the bad, the banter, and the Blootoon are here.
There you go.
Yes. Wrestling edition.
Would you like
Yeah.
to have a conversation with Donald? Do you think you'd be able to have a conversation with him, or do you think you'd just wind you up?
I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know.
Don't know about that.
I don't think he's a good listener.
No, definitely not.
So I don't think he would listen to you. I think he'd be like, who's this guy?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to keep a straight face, or I don't think I'd entertain him. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know if I could.
Does he not have advisors to be like, maybe just rub your makeup in a little bit here? Just make it
And
look
also-
behind I got an orange mask
And also
on.
not have such a small knot for his tie. Have you seen that?
One of the things he should actually do is do what the wrestlers do, is come into the White House when he's just about to go up to the dais to start speaking, having music as he walks.
I absolutely
don't.
think
That
that.
would be
Seaweed.
awesome.
I
That'd be
think
awesome.
politics in general could be improved
with
infinitely
intro songs?
with
No,
rock-on music.
absolutely.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
What makes it even better is if you've got, say, we'll go UK here. So you've got Keir Starmer
Right.
talking in the, what's it called? The
The House of
House
Commons.
of Power.
House of
Yeah,
Commons. And all of a sudden, a theme tune comes on. And he's like, and somebody just walks in.
The glass
and
breaks.
totally
And
takes
then the impromptu match, no holds barred match right in the middle of the why not?
Yeah.
Exactly. Or at the very least they should have like a catchphrase, the signatures they sign off their prime minister's question times or whatnot. I don't want to make one up for him, obviously, but you could, if you had Stone Cold, Stone Cold's what, and we're gonna raise taxes for the richer, and that's the bottom line because Starmer said so.
One of the things I was thinking of when I was coming up the stairs before we came into the room was Nigel Farage could walk onto "Don't Fear the Reaper." That would be awesome.
Get back. That's what I would be saying.
He's a prick.
No, honestly, the idea that politicians should have their own theme tunes. I mean, they're already adopting theme tunes, as you know. Politicians are adopted the Deacon Blue song "Dignity." So
Yeah, they got told they had to stop using that, didn't they?
yeah, they did, but it
Or
didn't stop Donald.
re-record it, call it No Dignity.
Yeah.
No dignity.
Wow.
So yeah, we went into politics there from
I don't know.
From wrestling.
Conor McGregor training for the
White
new
House
White
House
House
fight.
fight. So sorry, I meant to ask more about it. So you said it's the White House fight.
Yeah, they're going to be fighting in the
Are they
lawn.
actually in the White House?
Yeah.
The White House lawn.
The
They're
White House lawn. So they're
Yeah.
going to build a ring or a cage there, or
Yeah, it's
I
not
think
going to
there
stay
already
there
is a
permanently.
cage.
is there in the White House
Yeah.
lawn?
Yeah.
He's talking.
That's what
You're
he
talking
keeps
absolute
these-
nonsense.
I'm not, when you look at it, when you look like Trump is friends with Epstein and all that, so there must be cages in that place somewhere.
Quickly moving on. Right. So
Oh, fuck it, let's not move on. The prick that he
Oh, actually, that was said.
you know.
That was said yesterday. The one of the guys that was talking on the stage. He says there's 470 odd people here. There was supposed to be 471. But Andrew Mountbatten Windsor hasn't arrived because he got a bit muddled up with what Cash for Kids was.
I was listening to the radio yesterday, and somebody actually phoned in and said on Jeremy Vine that Mr. Andrew Mountbatten should have the name Mr. removed from him because that upset half of the population. I'm in big trouble here.
Because there's what? There's a heap of other stuff came out.
Yeah,
Pictures and emails, and he even offered to take somebody out for a meal and how much, and a picture of him like bent over somebody, and
Aye. Yeah.
that's not a finishing wrestling move. what would be your finishing move?
You know, I don't
Like
know,
direct to the face, or-
I'm not sure it's a finisher, but it's the most random wrestling move and the most pointless wrestling move I've ever seen done. But he did it in such a cool way, and it was The Rock when he used to take off.
Oh, the
his-
people's
Oh,
elbow.
the people's elbow.
like. Would he run across the?
Yeah,
and
he
he'd
would-
just go. "Bah!"
Yeah, he'd go left over the body, left of the ropes, over the body, the right to the ropes, stop, and then
do, like,
there was
some-
one of them he did. I really can't remember off the top of my head who it was to, but he was still in his shoes and his shirt at the time, and he did the people's elbow, and as he came off the second rope, he just like
Left his shirt.
slid.
Oh, slid. That's
Yeah,
right, yes.
slid on his shoes, and it stopped perfectly, right? And then just did it. It's one of the most iconic ones. It's just
Yeah.
absolutely phenomenal.
And he used to be able to sell the Stone Cold Stunner perfectly.
oh yeah,
couldn't he?
because he did the extra. Like,
He'd go up and like
somersault
up and
with it.
yeah. Brilliant.
But I mean, so I technically have or had a finisher because I used to do backyard wrestling as well.
What was your name?
Well, I had two different names, two different characters because
Oh.
each of us played
Right, wait a
a few
minute.
different ones.
You said earlier on, like I thought this was just
Oh,
like
no.
a one-time
No,
thing.
no.
That you were drunk.
that was a specific one-time little kind of thing, but no.
That was the last one.
So you had like events.
Yeah,
backyard
I
brawls.
had a few different friends that we did different kind of backyard wrestling with, and yeah, I had a few characters. So like one when I was my first.
Did you film any of these?
Yeah. All
Oh,
of them.
and like going through like decorating tables and all that sort of stuff.
Who has the finish?
They're all VHSs. I don't think they exist
Hey,
anymore.
get converters nowadays.
I don't think they exist. I don't know. When I first joined a group of friends doing it, there was a group of friends already doing it, and I became like the extreme ref. It was called the Big Mole, and I had like the Big Show's music. I know, right? So I was the ref.
Oh, it's the big mole.
So my job was to obviously be the ref, and then just take large bumps every now and again. But then me and another couple of guys started doing our own stuff. Just more casually, and then I had a character called Matt Mahoney.
Matt
Oh,
Mahoney.
I remember Matt Mahoney.
Mahoney. Yeah, he was like because the Irish team. I used to wear my Ireland football strip.
Okay.
I've got a really good picture of me as Matt Mahoney actually. It's
I need to see
I'll
that,
show
yeah.
you.
The
We'll
largest
we'll post that
leprechaun
up.
in the land.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So what was his backstory? Was he just like?
Oh, I don't
no idea.
remember. I don't remember what his backstory was.
Make him one right now. Come on.
He was.
Thrust out of his farm by the British.
No, hold on. It has to be Irish.
It has to be Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was.
No, you have to be
Sorry.
Irish.
yeah.
So Matt Mahoney, I was as a young child. I was brought up in the mean streets of Dublin, where I had to fight tooth and nail for any potatoes that I had. But then, well,
He is quite good at accents.
thank you. But then one day, these large guys just they took all the potatoes away and they murdered my family. So I've been on a quest to try and find them ever since then to get me potatoes back and avenge the name Mahoney.
Oh, so you're not bothered about avenging your family?
No,
just
no.
to get your tatties
Yeah,
back.
to get my tatties back. Yeah,
Right.
And the title fight was the potato famine fight.
it was. Yeah. Right.
That was a really good accent, by the way.
Thank you.
What was the other names of everyone else?
So my friend Frank was called Ice.
Ice.
So his
Very apt.
and then my friend Paul was called Jasco it was hardcore Jasco at the start, but then we just shortened it to Jasco.
Hardcore Jasco.
Yeah, and then so my finishing maneuver was the Mahoney effect. Effectively, it was Matt Hardy. He's
Yeah.
a wrestler. He had a move called the side effect. So I adopted that and called it the Mahoney effect. And then Frank's one, because he was ice, his finisher was called the cold shoulder. Loved it.
Nice.
Great name. Right? Great name.
So did you just run someone and go?
Just turn your back on it.
No, it was it was almost like a modified stunner in a way. But we used to do that all the time. We did it like at the start. We would maybe do like indoors and like living rooms, where we'd put like mattresses and blankets down and just do moves, and then it moved outside in like backyards and do it off tables and.
So was the leg break
Sheds.
like the end of it, or
No, that wasn't part of that specific incident. That was
right,
an
okay.
isolated incident where we were doing stupid stuff.
that was an isolated break?
That was an isolated incident.
From ice.
But I mean, that's probably part of the reason why they put all the disclaimers on the WWE television of don't try this at home,
'cause
or school or anywhere.
Yeah, everybody used to try jumping off of things and elbow dropping onto folk.
Oh, yeah.
Of course you do. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't a massive wrestling fan, but because I never had Sky or whatever it was on when I was younger, so I never ever saw it. I had the ring and I had all the.
Did you ever watch like the Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks wrestling?
it
that used
was
to be
on
on
like,
ITV.
Yeah, it was on ITV sometimes.
It was
but-
World of Sport. That was that one.
World
yeah.
of Sport, yeah.
Dickie Davis, Saturday afternoons.
Yeah.
Yep. In between the dogs and the horse racing, you
Yeah.
had the wrestling. Big Daddy, Giant Haystacks, the Royal Brothers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a bit. I mean, I never really watched it. It was a bit before my. I'd say a bit before my time, but a bit before my awareness of it.
Yeah.
Is what I would
It
say.
was the 70s and 80s.
Well, yeah, that was definitely before my time.
So, are we saying that Molly might get back in the ring
No.
on the 28th of February for the final fight?
No.
Where everyone's in the ring for that trophy and last man standing
I mean,
raises that trophy high into
I
the
would pay
palace.
for
Moley won't, but
I would.
But Mac Mahoney might.
Ah, all right then.
Just comes in, just walking with a bag of tatties, throwing them into the crowd. This is from me.
Who fucking in that is no one knows about it. He's just got this boombox in his shoulder. It was his interest music.
I had a few different ones. I had
House of Pain, Jump Around.
Science by System of a Down.
Okay.
I had Come Out and Play by The Offspring at one point. I think that
It has to be
Blood
Whiskey.
Brothers by Papa Roach. That was my last one. That was a cracking one.
Has to be Whiskey in the Jar, though.
Could be Whiskey in a Jar. I could go really, really offensive with it. You know, my stereotype. I just go like, you killed my pa. You know, just. No, that's
Special guest.
I shall need to speak to WrestleZone and see if we can get some disclaimers
no
and
worries.
legal documents. You know,
I'll look after. I'll look out my old Ireland shirt again, and
And then you're in the ring, like throwing your tatties, and then Ice's theme tune comes on, just comes in the fire exit.
No, that'd be
It's
great.
like,
That'd be great.
Doom, 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 doom.
I had another character
Ice.
Called Stigma, and that was like just it's just so stupid.
what was the bloody point of that?
Yeah, I know. I used to wear. I just had a dressing gown with a balaclava on. That was it. That was my.
that was a copycat of Fitzy's face.
Kane, kind of.
Yeah.
That was who he was modelled on. He was kind of like some sort of character that didn't really speak much, and then just choke slammed him, and then went away. That was. Yeah. Oh, it's Stigma. Here comes Stigma. I'm like, yeah, okay.
The only
We did commentary and everything.
yeah, I could imagine. And then I think, like, when it comes to wrestling, the only wrestling I remember watching and think it was amazing was the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that whole premise is great idea.
Yeah, and I think it was Triple H and Nay Cactus Jack. What's his other name?
Mick Foley, Mankind.
Mick
Dude
Foley
Love.
had
Dude
a
Love.
fight, and Fitz the brothers. You've already mentioned them.
The Hardy Boys.
Hardy Boys. They had a fight.
Oh, are you talking about the Royal Rumble event 2000?
Probably,
Which is my favourite pay-per-view of all time.
It's the only one I've ever watched, and I got it on. This is Footmax Ace. I got it in video from someone who recorded it when it was on, and he passed that video around everybody, so everybody
Aye.
got a chance to watch
So
it.
That's
that'll,
not the
that'll
sort of
be
videos we used
because
to
that
push.
one was on because it was on Channel 4. That's
Right,
why,
okay.
because that was the Royal Rumble. So that is my favourite event of all time, mainly because of the matches you've
Was that
described.
not the one with it? Was a Rock?
Yeah.
Somebody got
the
thrown
Rock
over
and
the
the
ring.
Big Show. Yeah, so the Big Show threw the Rock over the ring, but the Rock held on to the ropes and the Big Show fell out.
Yeah.
I remember that because they had breaks during it, which was really annoying. But it's also you've mentioned my favourite match of all time. If I was ever to pick one, would be the Hardys versus the Dudleys in that table match in
Yeah.
that event. Was my favourite match of all time. And yeah, Cactus Jack versus Triple H for
yeah.
the title, and I had hardcore match.
Oh, there was blood, and that's what I was thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe wrestling is real.
But that thing, those things are, that's where the realism is.
There was pins, like there was pins on the in the ring.
Tacks.
And
There was
they were
the
like-
2x4 wrapped in barbed wire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a favourite of Cactus Jack's.
Wow.
But that's it. The bumps are real. The bumps are all real. They just get trained on how to take them. You know,
Yes.
how to put their body. You know, it's when you get slammed in the mat. It's like shoulders back, so that your shoulders and your kind of width of your back's taking the whole bump rather than just like a narrow bit. Because if you don't do that, it's like your spine will just take it all. But if you put down, your shoulders will take it.
spoken from a real pro.
Yeah.
All right, not really. I just watch enough of it to kind of learn. But there's all the little tricks. You know, if you ever watch, have you ever seen a super kick done in a rig, or ever seen anyone do a super kick and you hear the thud? You know,
Slap.
the slap. You know how they'd make that slap?
Did they not slap their leg?
Yeah, at the same time as they do it, they just slap the thigh. That's it. Exact same time. I know. I'm letting all the secrets out here, guys. But it's interesting you speak about the Royal Rumble because tonight is the Royal Rumble. Is the actual Royal Rumble.
Saturday night.
Sorry, Saturday night. Yes, not 2 nights ago is the Royal Rumble. While we're recording this, it's in Saudi Arabia, so it's actually
Oh
on.
jeez, they've ruined all this sport by just putting it in Saudi Arabia.
But
Did you hear the guy that's organising all this? Is the head of the sports thing for Saudi Arabia.
The PIF fund or something.
Yeah, they're running out of money.
Are they?
Aye, because
No, surely not.
Yeah, because they're basically said, yeah, we've built this stadium, and we want something to be on there like every night,
Yeah.
or like every week. But they're just going for this bigger events, like one-off boxings and
It's like
wrestling and
so. And this has gone a bit too far, but it's like so they've put the wrestling over there.
Yeah.
So if you're a massive wrestling fan in America, where it's predominantly big.
Mm-hmm.
You might not be able to go over to Saudi Arabia and see that.
Yeah, I get why they do it, and to a certain degree, I do agree with it because it's getting it further out, to a wider reach. But I think that
It's all money.
it's all money because it's not. They have a yearly event there now called Crown Jewel, and that's usually
right, yeah.
they do that yearly. They're now getting Royal Rumble. I think there's rumor they're getting Mania next year as well, WrestleMania, which is like the biggest event of the year for them. I mean, the Royal Rumble, they've built a whole new stadium for it.
Yeah.
They started it like a month ago. Just a whole new stadium for it. So I mean, that's why I'm thinking, is the money running out? Is it really?
I think the reason the money's run out is the corporate aren't following it because of
Maybe.
political pressures.
Possibly.
Because big companies, I know Coca-Cola turned it down.
Yeah.
They weren't interested. Pepsi, neither interested because of the political interventions. I mean, it only takes for Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, and suddenly you've got 1 million people saying, nah.
Yeah, that's true.
And then the amount of insurance they've got to pay out to all the families of the people building the stadiums
That's true.
who lose their lives.
Yeah. Because that's the thing is,
Lack
like,
of health and safety laws.
they can build it in a month and all that. It's just because they throw manpower at it. It's like all these people that think the pyramids were built by aliens.
Yeah.
Well, they weren't.
Nope.
Mind blown.
How are you able to get them built? Slaves, mate. You know what I mean?
But yeah,
10 of I died. That way, I'll get another one.
the only
Gays loon. Gays loon.
He's looning,
the only good
but he's
thing,
only 7. It doesn't matter.
the only good thing about it being over there, I suppose, is that it's on
At a reasonable time.
So it starts at 7 p.m. tonight. You know,
And
it's
it'll
on,
be
on
on the,
Netflix, as
Netflix.
well. Yeah,
I
so
might,
so like from that side of things, like, oh yeah, it's great. I can watch that live rather than having to not look at social media when I wake up on a Sunday morning and hope that I don't get spoiled. So that's a side of it.
So that's what you're doing tonight
I'll
on
be-
Saturday night then?
I'll be on. Yeah, I'll have done that on Saturday. I'd like to think.
What are you doing tonight?
Monday. No, you know what? Sunday. It's Saturday. Right. Tonight I'm watching a Rumble.
Anyway, the date is the 28th, right? So it's the Blootoon Rumble. It's the last fight. 12 in the ring. Last man standing takes away the trophy. Are you guys up for it?
What, have been 15 men?
Taking part in the Rumble.
Annihilate him, Ken.
we should go in as a trio, so we just like look out for each other. You know.
Why are you slapping your leg?
No, no nose. What guy's got a broken nose? Hey, it was Mahoney.
Why have you got the fire extinguisher? You'll see.
That's not the fake one.
One of your brothers from Dublin is joining us because he lost out last year for the trophy, Conor Malloy. Now, he's the boy that's
revenge,
back in town. He's raging. He's raging he didn't win last year, so
Not
he's
surprised.
coming back. So the Irishman is going to take on the Blootooners.
Good on him. Sure. It's about
So-
time. It's about time the Irish got back to it.
So have you got how much are the tickets?
The tickets available online for VIP. Now that's a 6 o'clock opening for a special bout. They're £16 and you'll get them online. If you look at the Peterhead Community Council Facebook page, all the links are there. There is no physical tickets as such at the moment. We're online because WrestleZone themselves are taking care of it. Previously, you had to register on a system, but we made it much easier, much simpler. You simply log on, book your tickets, turn up, show your phone or your watch or whatever digital device you've got, and it says on it, "Are you ready, Peterhead? Let's get going." So, dead simple. £16 VIP, £13 regular entry at 7 o'clock. Doors open 6:30 for non-VIP. But the town is ready, the palace will be ready, and we'll be ready to look after 240 of you and have the best night ever in Peterhead.
You got to ask yourself one question. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Start your engines!
And of course, all the usual merch, wrestling merch. There'll be lots of prizes, raffles, that type of thing, because it is a fundraiser, and the most important part of it is fun and the raising. Peterhead Community Council, a volunteer organisation. They get these guys sit around the table here. They know who I am. They know what my team is. All we want to do is make sure Peterhead's a better blooming town.
Nice.
And wrestling's the way to do it. Guaranteed.
Absolutely.
I think we should go.
Yeah. What's the extra £3 for the VIP pass get you?
An hour entry.
It gets you in early for an extra half hour of bouts, so you'll be able to meet the guys, get up on the ring, get some photographs taken. There's no charge for anything like that. Previously, lots of organisations charge you for photographs and meet and greets, and you get the opportunity for half an hour as a VIP to
Nice.
mosey on round, have a chat, get photographs, load onto your social media pages, that type of thing.
Do I need to pay the extra 3 because I'm a VIP anyway?
I'll be on the door.
Sorry.
Obviously, for those who are not social media minded, we will have something later on in February, from Monday onwards, that's today, where you'll be able to drop a message to us on the Facebook page. We'll sort something out for those who are not able to do any social media or online booking system. So keep looking. We will launch today, Monday, the 2nd of January, a competition where
February.
4 VIP tickets will be available. Look at the Peterhead Community Council Facebook page, offer 3 names and share, and you'll have a chance to win 4 VIP tickets. Gratis.
So what we'll do is we'll put a link in the description.
Absolutely.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, there'll be
Down
a link in the
there, down there.
description of where you can go get your tickets.
Oh, wait a minute. No, Olivia told me what it is. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe.
Click on the bell.
Click the bell notifications. Is it notifications?
Yeah,
I'll ask it again what it is.
If you click on the bell, it'll notify people when our new video goes up.
Right, okay. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
And add 3 friends.
Comment, subscribe. I don't know. What are you doing there?
No, I was just like, as in that's a thumb. But seemingly that's meant to be passive aggressive. Now we spoke about this, I think, but
It's not.
you know what I mean?
I tell you, it's not passive aggressive.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Stop
like-
making things out to be things they're not.
start commenting on our videos.
A few people have.
Yeah.
So someone
It better not
commented.
be like any Java.
someone
Java
someone
jacks.
commented saying, "I hope you guys have got a plan B."
I can confirm that we do not.
This is actually not even our plan A.
A plan?
Chill the fuck out.
What's the plan?
We don't know.
Someone wrote, "Clammy hand, yes, thumbs up, Scottish flag."
It was warm.
So hey, listen.
It was very warm. I can confirm.
So yeah, people are commenting, but the more I would like to see more. Or
I'd like to see.
I hope there's a
people-
plan B.
I would like people commenting on who their favorite wrestler is.
yeah,
Please. Who's your favorite wrestler?
Do you remember the wrestler Skinner?
4.
That's
Moving
first
on.
name.
Yeah, I got it. But
Oh, okay, yeah. I obviously found it a little bit more childish than you did.
who's ever called it a foreskinner? Are you a cut or uncut? No, I've got a foreskinner.
It's like that place in Aberdeen at Skinner Road. Imagine buying it 4.
Ah,
There's
man.
There's
Four
a Skinner.
Skinner Road.
Is there not a Skinner Road in Longside as well?
Is that? If you buy it at number 4, no, better name.
Anyway, who's your favorite wrestler, Rich?
Of all time?
Yeah.
Um,
Why were you saying Skinner anyway?
'Cause there's a
Because it was you.
No, because there was a wrestler that was called Skinner, and I've got his action figure at home that I've handed down to my daughter, and she'll hand it down to her kids, and
Okay.
they'll hand it
It's
down
all
to
the
their
handing
kids.
down.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And when
Um,
the kid gets it, like, what the fuck's this?
Yeah.
So, yeah, who is your favorite?
Coco Beware.
That.
Sounds like a cocktail.
That's that's very random.
Yeah, no, it's not him. Although I used to love them when he came in with a parrot. There's a lot of good ones. There really is. Jake the Snake, I thought was pretty cool.
I was going to say Jet the Snake, yeah.
British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith was cool. The Rock, Stone Cold. Texas Tornado.
Right. So you're missing the concept of picking your favorite here. But
I don't think
you don't have one.
I don't think I would have one. Bushwhackers, Legion of Doom. They were my first wrestling figures.
Yeah,
Bushwhackers.
I've still got them, I think.
I've got a name for you. You're going to have to Google this. Jackie Pallo. Go, guys. Go and digging deep into Google. In the history of wrestling, Jackie Pallo was the master.
Jacko Palo. Yeah.
Jackie Pallo.
Jackie Palo.
Yeah.
But did he have a parrot?
No, but he
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Ho! Where there's 2x4.
he looked like Tarzan when he came onto the ring because he was just covered in...
I met Chris Jericho once.
Oh, nice.
I met him at Download Festival.
Oh, with Fozzy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I've met Rey Mysterio
Nice.
and Brock Lesnar.
Nice.
I've seen them. I've seen Rey Mysterio. I haven't met him.
Yeah.
I saw Rey Mysterio, Rob Van Dam, Kevin Nash at a show, ICW show in Glasgow. I didn't get to meet them, but I saw them.
Nice.
That was one of the
I seen
coolest things.
Mysterio without his mask on.
They've just signed a non-disclosure agreement.
No, we were just backstage, and I was just like, whoa. Me and my friend Barry were just like,
How did you know it was him without his mask on?
all these tattoos.
Okay.
I would say my favourite wrestler would be Stone Cold.
Yeah.
There was just something cool about smashing open.
Well, I just think
cans of beer.
that whole attitude era was brilliant.
Have you seen the kid? He goes out a swimming pool with beer. and
Oh
he
no,
goes,
no, don't do it.
Oh yeah, aye. The glass balls is splashing. Oh my god.
I don't think he's a kid, is he?
I'm not sure, but whoever he is, legend.
Yeah.
Legend for doing that.
So funny.
I'm with you. My favorite is probably Stone Cold.
Yeah.
There's no one ever better. No one is. They try to call John Cena here and talking about the greatest of all time. They push that name in him. He's not.
I think they were calling him that because of the amount of times he's won the. Because he's won it 18 times now.
17.
17. Did he not beat Ric Flair? Because I thought Ric Flair had 17.
Yeah, Ric Flair had 16.
Okay.
And then Cena retired. He went through a retirement year over the last year.
Okay.
And they gave him the title so he was out on his own at 17.
Right.
It was just stupid. He also had never won the Intercontinental title. So a month before he retired, they let him win that. Just so he could say he'd won them all.
Okay.
And then now dubbed him as the greatest of all. And they just started calling that's what I hate. It's hate forced like that every single week. He's the greatest of all time. He's the greatest of all time. He's the GOAT. Like, you don't have to. If someone is, you don't have to say it. People just know it.
So, if we put that into context into football,
Yeah.
FIFA, if you're listening,
Right.
Or watching.
you let Messi win the World Cup because he was the greatest of all time and he had to win the World Cup. Scotland are in it this year. Is there any way
Yeah.
we could use the wrestling term of letting him through
Not been there for a while. Comeback story.
to come back and win?
Maybe. Unfortunately, Scotland at the moment, well, they're getting a bit better, but they have been, in wrestling terms, the jobbers of the football world,
Right.
which is not great. However, this year they've got a chance to get to, and I'm going to use wrestling terms here. They've got a chance to get to the mid card. I think is where they're at.
We've got a few injuries.
Yeah, but I think
So who's the best Scottish wrestler before we start wrapping up?
as an actual wrestler,
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre
Right,
is the first.
Is he actually Scottish though?
Yes, yeah, it's from Ayr. He's the first, first British world champion is what they've kind of claimed him as. I'm not sure if he is, but I know he's definitely the first Scottish world champion, WWE champion.
Drew, are you listening? Come to Peterhead.
Yeah.
Blootoon. What's that? The Blootoon Blitz.
Blootoon Blitz.
Blootoon Ballroom Blitz.
Yeah.
It's not called what it was called last year.
No, it wasn't.
No. Okay.
He just won the title about a month ago or so over when they were over in Berlin, and then they did a couple of live shows and he came to Glasgow to show the title off, which was really cool.
9.
Yeah, that Drew's really good. He's really, really good.
I love how you call
See,
him first name terms with them all.
Yeah,
It's
no, but
great.
he used to be on it and then went away and he came
He
back
was,
and he's much better.
So
Wasn't
he was. He was one of, he grew up kind of wrestling with Grado as well, but he was Drew Galloway because his
Galloway,
his
that's
actual
right.
name is Andrew Galloway. I think is his actual name. So he was Drew Galloway, ICW. Then he got called up to the WWE, and he was labeled as the next big thing. Did all right for a while, but just never really gained any traction.
Yeah.
Went away, went back to the indie scenes, went to ICW, went to TNA, and then just rebuilt his career. A lot of them have done that. A lot of them just rebuilt their career and then come back, and then he's came back as the Scottish psychopath, built himself up, bulked himself up. It was just a dominant force, and since then he's just been he won the championship for the first time at WrestleMania 2020. So he won it just as COVID had happened. So he won his very first world title. And couldn't do it in front of a live crowd.
Wouldn't it be fair to say that, a bit like Scotland, with a small country, small football nation, don't you think that Scotland's punching above its weight when it comes to ringside sports like boxing and wrestling? Because if you look at the world champions in the past, for a population of 5 million people, we've knocked out literally lots of great boxers, great wrestlers, and
absolutely.
even some of the women in wrestling and boxing, they're Scots, you know, so it's a fantastic achievement.
Yeah, I think we've
definitely
always.
both.
I mean, I don't think it's a surprise as such. I think we're a nation of fighters. We're a nation of people who don't give up.
Yeah.
I mean, we're a nation of inventors as well.
Talking about meeting your heroes, I met Jim Watt a few years ago, and what a gentleman he was. And I just said to him, for the photograph, can you pretend you're going to give me a right hook? He says, no. He says, because you'll be down on the floor in a second.
So I'm not going to pretend.
I love the Still Game episode with him in it. It was pretty cool.
Is Drew McIntyre got ginger hair?
No.
So who's the guy with ginger hair?
Seamus.
Is he Irish?
He's Irish. Seamus is Irish, yeah.
I always wondered, is he actually got ginger hair, or is it like a bit on to make it look more?
He's not allowed to get a tan. I know that was part of his contract.
Yeah, they called him the Great White for a
Yeah, the Great White for a while. Really
pasty,
pale.
but that's just the climate, you know.
Come and live in Peterhead, you're never going to get one.
Yeah.
I know, exactly.
So, I think we've had a really good chat about wrestling.
I could talk for hours. I really could.
Well, if you want, you can carry on talking.
Okay.
We'll just stop recording.
Yeah.
And then I'd gladly hear.
I think the last few words is down to Sneddy. Just to reiterate, 28th of February, Palace Hotel, 6 o'clock. The body slamming starts, the wrestling, the fundraising. Get your tickets, £16 VIP, 6 o'clock kickoff, £13, 7 o'clock, and it's all good fun. So look online, Peterhead Community Council, and look at the posters all around Peterhead, Queen Street, Drummers Corner. And if you see the information, note it down. And if you can't get online, come and see me. You'll see me on Facebook. Cheers for now.
Excellent.
Good
Thank
man.
you very much for coming in, Sneddy. I think it's great to promote local events, and hopefully one year we can have it in the open
Absolutely.
and the links. Imagine that.
The bandstand could be the winner takes all.
Do wrestlers weigh in? Do they have like a weigh in
No.
for wrestling?
No.
They don't do a weigh-in thing unless they really want to do some sort of special event for it or
So that was
special
quite cool
stipulation.
doing the bandstand.
They get their weights shouted out when they're coming in. They always get their weights as they're being intro. It's always weighing in at 235 pounds.
Isn't that very nice?
From Ayr, Scotland. It's Drew McIntyre. The women don't, but just the men.
And folk are on their phone trying to calculate what's a stone from 235 pounds.
He's 19 stone. Doesn't look it.
It doesn't. It's weird. It doesn't necessarily mean anything, but you do kind of obviously the larger their weight, then the more impetus you kind of put behind them. You think, oh, well, there must be a decent because they're weighing more.
Yeah.
Like the cruiserweight cutoff was I think 200 pounds. So now if anyone's or is it 210? Maybe it's just 210 actually. If anyone's below it, then I'm like, oh, they're likely to beat someone who's like a heavyweight.
So
Yeah.
could the Big Show say place act alongside someone that's small, namelessly,
What do you mean act?
Fight.
wrestle?
Oh, that's going to happen. That's going to happen at the Blootoon Ballroom Blitz because you've got Conor Malloy, who's a big lad, and you've got Lost Boy. He's like 7 stone wet. But the two of them together in the same ring, because remember we've got singles, we've got doubles, we've got triples, we've got last man standing. So you've got opportunities to see everyone in the ring from small to large all at the same time.
If you're using terminology there, it's single matches, tag team matches, and triple threat matches.
Well, there you go.
You know, let's get it right.
Have you got an MC for the night, or do they provide that?
They provide the MC.
So let's say this could be your man right here.
Well, I'll get speaking to WrestleZone. I'll be chatting to them tonight, Monday, and see where we take it further.
I could do that. I could do the ring announcing. I could do the commentary. I could do anything. I could do it all.
You do not understand the talent this man has when it comes to making shit up on the spot.
Neither does his mum.
That's true. That's true.
Whoa.
Talking about mum. No, we're not.
Yeah, I'm about to say in that one. Wally's about to turn into Chris Benoit.
I'm about to find my potatoes. Jesus Christ, that's a reference there. Bloody hell. Oh, me. If anyone that doesn't know who Chris Benoit is, you won't really understand what you just said.
I do know who Chris Benoit is. But
Okay.
Oh, yes. I understand. It just clicked. Okay. Thanks, Sneddy. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
And we'll see you on the 28th of February.
Yep. You'll see me at the door.
Do we need to be suited and booted?
Not at all. Come as you are.
Come dressed as wrestlers.
Well, absolutely. Yep. And the photos will be fantastic, and you can tag them on the next show.
Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe get to chat to the guys.
Yeah. Can't wait to do some body slamming with them. And then some wrestling.
Bow, chicka, wow, wow. How was it for you?
You'll have to choose who the fourth skin is.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Press play, let it ride, let it enter. It's the good, the bad, and the bad. banter. No script, just talk, that's the answer. From the booth to the couch where we planning. The good, the bad, and the banter. You want it, Rich, Tev, and Moley on the sender. Press play, let it enter.